Engaged lessons for the 21st century.
This is Lesson 1, Tables in PowerPoint. Please understand that there are many other things that you may do with tables in PowerPoint, and this lesson, as Lesson 1, will be very simple. But first of all, it's imperative that you read, and read. Read the directions. Always read because they're here to help you out. What we're going to do here is show you basically how to create a table and place it in PowerPoint and make things really easy for you. You'll notice that located at the bottom of this handout is a picture of a PowerPoint lesson that we have created. Let's go to that picture or that actual PowerPoint and see how we did it. Okay, here is an example of the PowerPoint that you're going to be creating. You'll notice that we have days of the week like we did in Microsoft Word, and we placed the pictures in here. And we also included a space in row 3 where you'll be typing in information pertaining to the picture. Please type information pertaining to that picture. Now, we also repeat the same thing down here for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, more pictures, and again, we are going to explain what is going on. Now, you'll notice at the very top, we inserted the name, your name, and we'll explain how to do that and what grade you're in. However, in the far right, I'm going to show you in this row how you must blend all your columns in, but I would like for you to write this information, place this information in your PowerPoint. And here's why. It says, I am learning that the future is important because I'm going to spend the rest of my life there. So, I must know what has to be done, how it has to be done, and when it has to be done, and do it that way all the time. Now, it's very important that you understand that because it applies for everything that's going to happen now and in the future. It pertains to you. Okay, let's start and look and see how we can do this. And like I said before, it's very easy to do. The first thing I'm going to do is open up PowerPoint. Then I'm going to click on Layout and Blank. I have a blank line. Next, Insert, and left-hand column I have Tables. Draw a table. And if you recall, we want 4 columns and 6 rows. Simply click on OK. Now when you do that, you're going to want to take your table and enlarge it so it fits a good part of the screen. That way you'll have room to put many more things in there. And it'll be easier for you. Now you'll notice it came up with a blue background. It defaults to that, and up here at the top it says Table Styles. You can click on any one of those, but we're going to change those anyway, so we might as well just leave it the way it was, right? Which was something here. Okay, now the first row is going to contain the days of the week, so we're going to make row 1 and row 4 a little bit smaller. So I'm going to type in the days of the week. Let me hit pause here so I can do that without you watching me type. Okay, now since we want everything the same, I'm going to click on this one and I'm going to highlight these and let's make them black. Okay, now watch this. Again, I'm going to click on Sunday and I'm going to hit Format Painter. However, I'm just simply going to highlight these and it makes it exactly the same size. So Format Painter is easy because it will duplicate what you have elsewhere. Hopefully that makes sense. Now let's put our borders in. You can change this at any time. I'm going to click on Design up here at the top. Table Tools, Design. I'm going to choose, let's make it 2 1/4. And the pen color, I'm going to make it border color. I'm going to make it green. Now when you do that, simply it says Borders, click on your down arrow and choose All Borders. And there you go. Now what we're also going to do is change the background color of these cells, and let me show you how to do that. Next, I would like to change the background from blue to something else. I'm going to place my cursor here, hold down my left button on my mouse, highlight, and then I'm going to right click, hit the down arrow on the shape, pale, texture, and I always like this one. If you click off, you can see how that one is. And let's repeat the same process over here on these. I'm going to right click, hit my down arrow, texture, and use this one. So they're both the same. Now we'll put our pictures here in row 2 and down here. However, I'm going to highlight these, and I'm going to right click, hit my down arrow, and I'm going to choose yellow, and I'm going to repeat the same process down here. Now you can make these another color, whatever you think you desire, but mine are going to be yellow. Okay, now what we want to do now is take our pictures and place them in here. To do that, I'm simply going to go, in this case I could go to Google, but I've already placed, and I'll show you where that's located, some pictures for. Like I said before, to place pictures in here, you can always go to Google and Images. However, I'm going to right click on this one, hit my pale and picture, and what I'm going to do is slide down to Computer Lab Share, slide down again to 9 Huffman, and located under Lessons and Examples, click on there, and we have Table, Data, Photos. And I have them small, so I'm going to place a picture from there. The first one I want to place is church. Simply hit Insert, and it automatically lines it up for you, which is really, really nice. Now the second one, I'm going to right click again just to show you how to do it. I'm going to hit the down arrow pale, click on picture again, and it should stay in wherever we are. I'm going to click on English and place that in there, so it makes that pretty effective. All right, let me do the rest of them since you know how to do it without tying up the computer. Okay, as you notice, I placed my pictures in there. Now the next thing we want to do is possibly type in here what each thing is. Don't use just one word. Let me show you how to do that. Okay, once we have all those in, you can see it's pretty clear. You'll notice that let's say I have my first font here at Comic Sans 18. Just for the heck of it, I want to show you a trick here. I'm going to make these a different size. Let's say we make those 16. Okay. Now, if I click here on Comic Sans 18, I click on Format Painter, and I can highlight these and all make them the same size. So Format Painter is a pretty powerful thing to work with. Now I already have these at Comic Sans 18, but I could have done the same thing with those. Hopefully that makes sense. Now the last thing I want you to do is over here, place your cursor in this cell, right? Hold down your left button and highlight. Then you want to click your right button and click on Merge Cells. And what you would like to do here, what I'm going to do, is change this pale to texture again and make it my favorite texture. And you notice I had that saying that's on your piece of paper. I'm going to type that in for you. Okay, I typed it in, but I had to make it Comic Sans 16 because 18 it would have gone off the page. Now, you are pretty much done, except we need to do one more thing. I would like for you to click on Insert, Text Box, and up at the top here, make your little text box and type in your name. Now when you type in your name up here, it'll obviously everybody will know it's you. Simply then click on the word File and Print. Now what I would like for you to do is to save this under your folder, subfolder called PowerPoint, and call it PowerPoint Tables, and print it out and turn it in, and you are. Very quickly, one more thing. If you want, remember to change the lines in your table, you can simply hold down your mouse and highlight your whole table, and then you want to, under Design View, you can change your pen color to anything you want. I'm going to change this one to, let's say, blue. Click on OK. And once you change the blue, simply click on All Borders and give it a second, and it should change to all blue. Let me click off, and there we go. Also, you can change the thickness if you like. Hopefully, all of this made sense. Thank you for watching.